Welcome to the Deep Dive. This is where we plunge headfirst into a stack of fascinating sources, extract the most important nuggets of knowledge, and serve them up fresh just for you. And today, we're taking a really unique deep dive. We're going to cover this week's home entertainment scene, new releases, and especially focus on some really candid movie reviews.
Exactly. Our source today is a fantastic YouTube video taking us on a Blu-ray and DVD shopping trip and then getting really personal with movie critiques.
Okay, let's unpack this then. The mission is pulling out the key insights. What's new, what's maybe worth your time, and just the whole adventure, really, of being a physical media collector today.
Right. And for you listening, this isn't just, a list of movies. It's about understanding how films get released on home video, what makes something a collector's item, and getting those unfiltered takes. It's kind of like a shortcut to knowing what's up in the cinematic world this week.
Absolutely. So speaking of what's up, let's kick things off with the new releases. What actually hit the shelves July 8th, 2025, according to our source.
Okay, yeah, some big ones. First up, Sinners. That was out on Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K.
Any special editions? Steelbook, maybe?
The source didn't mention a steelbook for Sinners. No, that's always a key thing collectors look for.
Right.
But Fallout, the first season, that definitely did have a steelbook available. So good news there for fans wanting that premium version.
Okay, good. What else?
We also saw The Amateur, the new Rami Malek film,
Ah, yes.
and Until Dawn. And then there was Hell of a Summer.
What was the take on that one?
Source seemed to think it was pretty fun overall, but they had this specific critique. They said, and I'm quoting loosely here, I wish that they showed more of the kills. It was weird. It's like it cut away for all of them.
Huh. That's interesting. Cutting away from the kills in a horror movie.
Yeah, kind of surprising for some horror fans maybe. Tells you something about the tone they were going for, perhaps.
Or maybe audience expectations, like you were saying before we
Yeah.
started, what people want from horror.
Exactly. That small detail, that cutaway, it can be a big deal for someone really into the genre. It might signal it's aiming broader or maybe trying to imply stuff instead of showing it.
So details like that are super helpful for you deciding what to watch or even buy, right? Especially if you're looking for something specific.
Definitely. Helps manage expectations.
So beyond just what's new on the shelves, our source really dove into some personal movie reviews, like really unfiltered takes.
Yeah, and that's where you get some real value, I think.
Yeah.
It's more than just a plot summary, It's someone's actual reaction, what clicked, what didn't.
So let's get into those. First up was The Amateur. You mentioned it stars Rami Malek and Lawrence Fishburne, too.
Mm-hmm.
The premise sounds intriguing. Malek is super smart, a computer guy, hacker type. His wife, a CIA agent, gets killed.
Right. And he wants revenge, so Fishburne's character trains him. The source really liked this one, gave it a positive review.
What stood out about it?
Well, the interesting thing is how he becomes a spy. He's not like the typical action hero type. He uses his brains, his hacking skills. It's more about intelligence than just physical stuff.
A different angle on the spy genre.
Yeah, exactly. And the home release apparently has 5 deleted scenes and some featurettes too, so you can dig a bit deeper.
Okay, cool. Then there was Sinners, directed by Michael B. Jordan, starring Michael B. Jordan.
Right. And the source was really high on this one, immediately compared it to From Dusk Till Dawn.
Wow, that's high praise. Because of the bar setting.
Yeah, mention the bar concept and just the overall vibe feeling similar. But here's the interesting distinction they made.
Okay.
Sinners apparently gives you way more backstory than From Dusk Till Dawn, which they described as more vague in comparison.
Oh, okay, more context.
Exactly. And Michael B. Jordan plays his own twin brother in it.
Whoa, okay. Dual role.
Yeah, and apparently there's just really weird things going on throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty wild. The Blu-ray also has a big 35-minute making of and deleted scenes.
Sounds like a packed release. Now, moving to something completely different but huge for TV fans, Murder, She Wrote on Blu-ray.
Yes. The complete series. First time ever on Blu-ray, apparently.
That's amazing. How did it look?
Source said it looks great. Really well cleaned up. They compared the style to Columbo, with the writer solving the cases instead of detective.
Jessica Fletcher. Classic.
Totally. And the bonus features list is just massive.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Okay, get this. A great 80s flashback, something called Origin of a Series, multiple interviews. Angela Lansbury, cast, crew, guest stars. The Magnum PI crossover episodes are on there.
No way.
Yep. And America's Top Sleuth Countdown, Pearls of Success, featurettes, and critically, it's all 12 seasons, plus the 4 bonus movies.
Which ones?
Let's see, South by Southwest, A Story to Die For, The Last Free Man, and The Celtic Riddle. the whole shebang.
Wow, that is comprehensive. Definitely one for the collectors.
Huge deal for fans.
Hmm.
Okay, then there was Soul Reaper, an Indonesian horror film.
Ooh, what's the premise?
Sounds really cool, actually. The main character starts seeing, like, weird visions of people's dreams
Okay.
and things before they happen, including visions of people he knows dying.
Yikes. Intense.
Yeah. And the bonus features mentioned were stunt choreography, makeup effects, visual effects, set design, plus the trailer. Sounds like a solid package for horror fans.
Definitely intriguing. What else was on the review list? There are quite a few.
There were, let's see, Unit 234. That one starred Isabel Fuhrman and John Johnson.
What was unique about that?
The setting,
Yeah.
a storage center movie. The source pointed out you don't see many of those, not really since maybe the late 2000s.
True. What's the plot?
Isabel Fuhrman's character owns the place, runs into some people late at night with a body.
Yeah.
And she has to try and escape.
Okay, sounds tense.
Then Stowaway. That had Ruby Rose, Frank Grillo, Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Right. What was that one about?
Luxury yacht gets taken hostage. Ruby Rose's character has to hide and survive. The source said it was almost like a Die Hard type film.
The Die Hard on a formula. Gotcha.
Exactly. Then, The Last Princess.
Yeah.
Rich guy inherits a castle, finds out about hidden royal history, secrets, that kind of thing.
Uncovering family secrets. Classic trope.
Mm-hmm. And a lighter one, The Penguin Lessons with Steve Coogan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he plays a guy struggling to teach English abroad, but he meets a penguin who ends up helping him connect with his students.
A penguin. Okay, that sounds sweet.
The source called it heartfelt. Came with behind-the-scenes features, too.
Quite a mix. And then there were some really niche horror titles, too, right? From a specific label.
From Wild Eye Raw and Extreme, that label tells you something right there.
Definitely sounds like it. What were they?
First was Four Nights in Fear Forest, a Mark Polonia film, described as a mix of Goosebumps, One Night in Horrorland, and Five Nights at Freddy's.
Animatronics coming alive.
Pretty much. Abandoned theme park, group tries to clean it up, creatures come to life.
Okay. And the other Wild Eye ones?
Cheeseballs, which was
Yeah.
called a really crazy, wacky comic book style anthology horror film.
Cheese balls.
Right.
And Fisted. Described as a spoof creature killer where the creature looked like the Gilman.
You mean like the creature from the Black Lagoon, Gilman?
Exactly that. So yeah, that raw and extreme label seems pretty accurate for those two.
Definitely gives you a heads up. So, okay, that covers the reviews and releases, but the source also took us on the actual hunt for physical media.
Right. The shopping trip part, which is almost a genre in itself these days.
What did that part tell us about, like, the state of actually finding this stuff in stores?
Well, it shows it's definitely a hunt. Our source detailed checking all over Target dollar spots, book sections, even the turd mag.
Oh, what now?
Yeah. Collector slang, apparently. It means those messy bargain bins or clearance racks where you might find, well, anything. Duds or hidden gem.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
And Walmart having different setups in different stores, meaning you find different things. It's really unpredictable.
And they found more than just movies, right? Some random stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Really quirky things, like a keyboard clicker, beaker droppers, a RoboCop figure, a Batarang replica.
Wow.
And observations about Simpsons collectibles, too. Finding itchy figures more easily now and expecting new lines soon. So it's broader than just discs.
It's a whole ecosystem of collecting.
Totally. And then there are the weird distribution things they noticed.
Like what?
Like how new Superman movie displays were really scarce, only popping up randomly, like every 30 miles sometimes.
That's bizarre.
Isn't it? And finding random old Pokemon cards, which just hints at how strange retail inventory and distribution can be. Makes the hunt kind of exciting, but also frustrating.
Yeah, I can see that. Any other finds?
Oh, yeah. The arrival of King of the Hill Funko Pops was noted. That was a big one for fans.
And the source also mentioned some common shopping frustrations, didn't they? Things we can probably all relate to.
Definitely. Like the annoyance of phone people in stores.
Tell me about it.
You know, people just glued to their phones, blocking aisles, sometimes even sort of following you around.
Ugh.
And the unpredictability of pre-ordering online. Mention Entertainment Earth, often having delays or failing to deliver orders.
Compared
to NECA, which they found more reliable for pre-ordering collectibles. So you really have to know where to go, both online and off.
It's like navigating a maze.
Pretty much. And on the collectible front, more specific finds in stores included Spider-Man and Green Goblin busts,
Nice.
a baby Beetlejuice head knocker, an Astrid figure, presumably from How to Train Your Dragon, and a glow-in-the-dark Beetlejuice which sounded like a rare find.
Cool. Anything upcoming they mentioned?
Yeah, looking forward to a Jaws bust and new NECA figures for Planet of the Apes, Godzilla, and The Fly. Also noted just how much space these big collectible boxes take up on shelves now.
That's a practical point, running out of shelf space.
It's a real issue for stores and collectors. And the final store visits just reinforce the randomness. Lots of old stocks still lingering, Minecraft stuff, monkey items.
Like Planet of the Apes, monkey items, or something else.
Unclear from the source, could be Planet of the Apes, could be something else entirely called monkey. Point is, old stuff sticks around.
Gotcha. And clearance sections.
Totally random clearance finds,
Sure.
Turtles figures, Curb Your Enthusiasm complete series, Space 1999 for like $60, which seemed high, even Hulk Hogan NWO sets.
Wow. It really is a treasure hunt / archaeological dig out there.
This is pretty well.
Okay, so shifting gears one last time. The source also talked about their own recent movie-watching experiences, like actually going to the cinema or watching new streaming stuff.
Right, getting those immediate reactions. First up was the new Jurassic Park movie.
What was the verdict?
Kind of mixed. They said they liked it overall, but still the dialogue was not the strongest.
Uh-oh.
And they noticed the attempt to echo the family dynamic from the original Jurassic Park, which is, so key to that film.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they felt it wasn't quite nailed in this new one. Didn't land perfectly.
That's always the challenge with these legacy sequels, isn't it? Trying to recapture that original magic without just repeating it.
It really is. And when you try to replicate something as core as that family dynamic, if it doesn't feel organic, it really stands out. The original had that emotional grounding.
Right. It wasn't just about the dinosaurs.
Exactly. So if that feels a bit weaker, even amazing effects might not hit the same way. It shows how crucial good writing and understanding that original emotional core really is.
Makes sense. What else did they watch?
The live-action Lilo and Stitch. And this was surprising. They liked that one a lot more than I thought.
Oh, really? Okay.
But then there was this really fascinating bit of context from a Zach Galifianakis interview.
About the filming?
Yeah. Apparently, it was filmed during the SAG shutdown. They had permission to film, but a major restriction was no improv allowed.
Whoa. No improv. For someone like Galifianakis.
Right. He mentioned it directly affected his performance. He felt he couldn't, interject their own kind of humor, which is such a big part of his style for many actors. It made it feel less natural to him.
That's incredible insight. It just shows how those behind-the-scenes things, those external factors, can really change the feel of a performance, even a whole movie.
Absolutely. Makes you wonder how often stuff like that happens, shaping what we end up seeing on screen.
Man, we have covered a ton today, seriously. New Blu-rays, DVDs, 4K, steelbooks, bonus features.
Deep dive reviews of everything from blockbusters to indie horror.
The whole adventure of hunting for physical media, the weird finds, the frustrations.
And then those personal takes on recent cinema trips and streaming watches.
It really gives you, the listener, a full picture of what it's like to be super passionate about movies and collecting right now.
Yeah, and maybe this raises a question for you listening. What did this deep dive tell you about your own relationship with movies and TV? Are you a collector, a streamer, a theater person, a mix?
Right.
Did hearing about this specific hunt, these specific reviews, give you any new insights? Maybe make you appreciate the chase a bit more or see a film from a different angle?
Exactly. Something to think about. We hope this dive maybe sparked some ideas or just gave you something interesting to consider next time you're browsing or deciding what to watch. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive.
We'll see you next time.